Welcome to Alpine Daily for Tuesday. And if you're like me this weekend and like millions of Americans and people around the world, you're following the attempt of Felix Baumgartner to perform the world's highest ever skydive with the Red Bull Stratos team. And wow, it's really an amazing story in my mind how he ascended into the stratosphere with a special helium-filled balloon attached to a capsule to a distance of just under 25 miles above the Earth's surface, where he jumped out using a pressurized suit and he achieved a top speed of over 800 miles an hour. He free fell for like 4.5 minutes and then parachuted down for another 4.5 minutes down to the earth. And it's really an amazing story that over 8 million people were live streaming the event on the internet. It's the most that's ever happened before. And it got me thinking about just humanity, human nature, and the heights and the depths of the human condition. You can follow the story. If you didn't see it, you can learn more about it here at redbullstratos.com. And even if it was a bit of a gimmick or a publicity stunt, it was really quite an amazing feat. The aeronautical engineering, the physics involved, and just plus the courage and the bravery. It got me thinking about human beings. Psalm 8 says, "When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars you've set in place, what is mankind that you're mindful of them, human beings that you care for them?" And he says, look, I look at the heavens are pretty impressive, and compared to that I look at humans and we seem pretty measly and small. And if you look at the photos from the Red Bull Stratos site, there's this small guy up in the heavens. It's just quite amazing. But he says, we're not that great compared to the things God has made. But then he goes on and says, but you have made them a little lower than the angels, crowned them with glory and honor. He says, you put everything under their feet. So he's talking about how human beings are made in God's image, how we mirror important attributes of God. Some of the things about God that are amazing are seen in human beings as well, and how we share in God's dominion over the world. He says he made us rulers over the works of God's hands. And so human beings are incredibly amazing and can do amazing things. But at the same time, looking at Scripture, we also see in Romans 3, he says, Jews and Gentiles alike are all under the power of sin. There's no one righteous, not even one. There's no one who understands, no one who seeks God. All have turned away. They become worthless. There is no one who does good, not even one. And so on the other hand, you see human beings are fallen and sinful. We've drifted away from our original glory, yet we can still do amazing things. And so I'm never surprised when I see people do something amazing, creative, intelligent, brilliant. And I'm never surprised when I see human beings do something stupid, selfish, destructive, because we are this incredibly amazing mix of made in the image of God, fallen and sinful, the heights and the depths of the human condition. I want you to think about that today. And perhaps you want to pray for the people around you today. Thank God for their amazing capacities as human beings and ask God to redeem them from their sin. Have a great day. God bless you. Take care.